ashes on the ground. Nothing lost and nothing found. Friends and loved ones falling down. Can't you hear that mournful sound? Nothing left but memories. Things I still can't stand to see. There's an empty spot in me where my hometown used to be. This old boat is taking water. Won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over. Time to turn the wheel around. Neighborhoods left to decay. People died or walked away. There's nowhere left for them to stay, and we just look the other way. This old boat is taking water. It won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over. Time to turn the wheel around. Through the night, lost without a ray of light, going down without a fight. There's still time to make it right. This old boat is taking water. It won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over. Time to turn the wheel around. This old boat is taking water. Won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over. Time to turn the wheel around.
So this is first weekend of training. This is day 2, first lap of the entire morning. Basically all we're doing today is just kind of honing in all their skills. Yesterday they went on the water for the first time, most of them for the first time ever. And today they're kind of really just learning what it is to actually be out on the water itself.
Now we're gonna go right into that water. Then we're gonna have a good bit of fun. We're gonna hit those waves, probably gonna swim, half of us. And then we're gonna get back in and keep on going.
Obviously, I'm super biased on the ducky portion of the training. Favorite thing ever, best craft, best raft, best time.
So far, it was awesome. I like it for the experience. I've never surfed before, so this is the closest thing to surfing I feel like I'm gonna get. And the instructing is pretty easy enough to where you can get it and put your own spin on it. And I honestly like that.
The reason we train is just because this river fluctuates a whole lot. There's a lot of different things you got to know to safely get your people downstream. We teach people how to sit properly, how to hold their paddle properly, different lines at different water levels, stuff like that. A lot of what goes into training is like little nitty-gritty things like blowing up the rafts properly and small little things that could be even off the water. The on the water stuff, we try to get them out there and run at as many different water levels as we possibly can.
Well, we're getting ready to do some training with the trainees. It's $9 grand, which is pretty nice. Hopefully we get some chundering going on. Yeah, we're gonna make them ferry across over to ambush there, hit the eddy.
Well, hello, my name is Aidan. I've been training for about a month now, still looking for a guide name. But today's my big checkout day. You know, I've been looking forward to it for years now. I've been at this company since really it opened. So hopefully I don't mess up. If I do, it would be real embarrassing.
Oh yeah, well, doing some surface on my checkout run and ended up on Big Nasty. And right as we were coming out of the surf, Skipjack decided to jump in the boat with us. We took it all the way to takeout, gave it to the fisherman.
So what now?
I guess I'm officially Skipjack.
Usually on Saturdays is the busiest day for a raft ride, all right? So today I woke up at 7:30, started blowing boats. I'm probably going to be here till 9:30 tonight on the river. We have a huge 5 o'clock, I think 120 people hitting the water. It's going to be insane.
Saturdays are our busiest days of the week. We usually take down anywhere from like 300 to 600 people.
We're throwing some boats. We got over 100 people per trip going down today.
Essentially what happens is I come in the morning, I'll look at Resd and all the reservations throughout the day, and I'll try and just go ahead and get a rough draft put down like here originally. This is the original groups that booked this morning. That's what was happening when I came in. This was oh crap. This is phase 3 of shit. More people have added throughout the day, but essentially you just go through, I always start with my larger numbers, so group of 23, group of 10, then I'll make my way down. I got a group of 9, a group of 6, and then you'll just try and place people together.
All right, so what we're going to do here, now as everybody's already got their helmets, their life jacket, and the PFD, we outfitted everybody over here. We're going to move them over across the street here, and we're going to do an intro speech. And what our intro speech is we're just basically going to give them a little bit of history about what's going on in Columbus, about what Columbus comes from, and give them, you know, it's a way for us to kind of give them a little information and sort of get them moving so they're not just standing around not doing anything. And then after I do this, there'll be somebody come over and they'll do a safety speech.
Arguably the most boring part of the trip, but arguably the most important part of the trip. We go over plenty of really, really important stuff on this list right here. Stuff like how to hold your T-grip. That paddle, I got hit by one of those the other day. T-grip is the handle of the paddle. Crossed my face, didn't feel great. So safety speech is really, really boring, but definitely very, very necessary for every single one of the trips that we send out of the shop, because this preps our people for every single thing that they can expect as they're going down the river.
If the boat is like this, and we go, over here, the left side is in the air. Me as the guide, I'll be like, lean left, lean right, lean right. Throw yourself that way so we can level the boat back out. So we don't do that, which is called flipping.
If you can get it entertaining, get them hype, you know, that's when they really start paying attention and really start listening to what's going on. And, you know, just overall gets them feeling better about the trip itself. You know, sometimes safety speech scares people. You know, earlier last year I scared a few people on my safety speeches, so I guess now when I go back and I do them, I try and stay as upbeat and positive, happy as I can about the whole thing, just so I don't freak nobody out and everybody's, you know, chilling about it.
Well, I'm important Waffles because it's my duty to get the customer safely to the put-in. That includes driving through downtown Columbus with people pulling in and out, and pedestrians disobeying the crosswalk rules.
Oh, I just pissed myself again. No, that's like the third time today. We're gonna do the bus thing again. Ringo's already done it once. So. Alright, everybody, raise your hand if you've never done this before. I know Ringo did it. Please don't make me feel bad about myself.
I haven't.
I hope none of you are. Big Mac, do the thing. Do the thing. They haven't heard it yet.
Okay. Hey, who's never done this before?
I've never rode a bus before.
Wait. Man. Okay.
It was even funnier the third time.
The energy's fantastic. That is honestly one thing that keeps me coming back to Whitewater Express. It's like working in an amusement park. I mean, people are excited about being here. They're having fun. The bus ride is fun. I like driving the bus better because it gives the raft guides an opportunity to engage with the customers and they really enjoy that.
Has anyone here done this before? Just raise your hands.
Hugh, are you a junior?
Anyone who has not done this before?
Okay, this is a bus ride, guys. It's like a van ride, but a little bit bigger. Damn, I messed it up.
Hey, you got two! Yo, I want burger. I've never had burger. I want burger.
The next step is to get these boats in the water so we can take them downstream. It's going to fall down. It'll be like a waterfall, but just with boats. So you catch them.
$9 grand!
Catch the boat fall. And yeah, Archie will demonstrate.
Whoa!
Yeet! I think we need 7 boats down.
Hello. My name's Crash. I specialize in boats 2 and 3.
So if you look right here,
Needs less air.
these boats have 4 chambers in them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Jalen, stop it. And as you can see, if you look right here, we've got what we call a butt crack. Okay, so let me know. Stop it. Right here, we've got a butt crack, which means that these 2 chambers are not evenly blown up. No! Stop it. The barrel pumps. So as you can see now that Jalen let some more air out, this boat is not very fit to make it down the Chattahoochee River. Ringo will not be taking this boat right here.
So we're out here, it's April, I don't know, April 26th I think, somewhere in there. Not Memorial Day yet, because I'm still here. We got a big old trip, just took 100 and something people down the river, big old show. We got Crash out here, he's finally back on the river after the whole legal incident that happened last time with those 12 people that went missing in the bull shark attack. Now we got all these people coming down here, down that walkway, big old costume party. About to have 100-on-7 brawl, raft guys versus customers. Gonna go slam, river came up to about 45, get a little zoom in on that. We got Snaggle too sticking up, gonna hit a nice little rock spin straight to the drop surf. Just trying to drop in, just pow! Drop in pretty hard on
Dude, you got a Zen?
Yeah.
You got a Zen, bro?
Get me!
Well, what's about to happen is these people are walking down the boat ramp and they're gonna get assigned a raft guide.
And then we'll go, who's your raft guy?
Right there.
It's Waffles! I'm Waffles, yeah! You know, you scream out their name and then they come and greet you with all the energy they got in them.
Wait a minute, what's Oh, no. The biggest raft? No, that's me.
Bingo!
You see this right here? He's bigger than you are.
Giggles! Giggles!
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go.
No, y'all don't wear giggles. We have giggles.
Right there.
Okay.
Chuck!
Chuck, make some pedal in the air down there. Orange helmet. Come on down that way, guys.
Salmonella?
Right here.
Salmonella.
Yeah.
Why'd you on that?
Because I'm sick with it. Let's go get aquatic, guys.
It's a little nerve-wracking because you might end up with children, you might end up with people who can't paddle. I mean, there's endless possibilities, so I don't know. I just hope I get a good group today because it is high water and I do not want to.
Y'all got? Hopefully I get a group that's, you know, got some children about that size. I'm looking for, you know, under 7-year-old crew. Maybe 5 or 6 of them.
All right, well I'm Noah, so I'll take a couple of you guys. How big is
Trace! Trace is right there.
6, 6, and 7. All right, I can take the group of 7.
Trace is right here. He goes pretty boy over there.
All right, I'll take the 7 people. Follow me.
Who wants to go with Trace? This is Trace right here.
I'll go with Trace.
This is Trace. Be careful, he bites.
Only on Tuesdays.
She's got a hey, be careful. She's got a mean side eye. Yes.
Side. Don't worry, guys. I'll take you side.
Side. Side. Side right here.
told us about you.
He's in that blue and red PFD right there.
This outfit is fantastic, dude. What are you wearing?
All right, so
let's see. What we got
hat,
going on?
Target, PFD, Gucci, belt,
Armani,
NOC, jeans, Abercrombie and Fitch, Chacos, NRS.
All right, here we are yet again. Third time I'm doing this. Water level, I believe, is going up to 3 units. A lot of these rookies, it's going to be their first high water classic, which will be pretty interesting. I'm expecting a lot of carnage.
and that just kind of means everybody's getting the primo trips that we market.
I got asked by a friend to come in and take his underaged softball or baseball sports team, and showed up, and they are significantly smaller than I thought, and the water is significantly bigger. So the odds are not in my favor, but here we are. It's going to be a rough one. There's probably going to be a lot of footage coming out of today. That's what we do it for, right?
I can tell you that we are at high water. We are pushing at 8 grams coming out of esto. Esto es un dam. para dam.
This is my first high water trip. But we're about to have a great time out there. That's what's going on. I might eat, I might eat a little shit here and there, but it's all right. I know how to get it out. I know how to get the boat out and flip it, so we'll be all right.
No one has seen the amazingness that 9 grand is, and they got something in it for them today.
That's gonna be interesting. I give it a 6 out of 10, probably.
All of these first years that have never seen this high of water are going to put on a show, either on accident or on purpose. I'm not sure. But I brought Consuela. We named her Consuela because she cleans up all the river messes. So we're here. We're going to do it, and it's going to be great. It's a great day to have a great day. That's what I'm saying.
I think Rookie Crusher's probably going to live up to his name today. Baptize a few of the rookies. But it'll be a good day. Got the throw up just in case, but it'll be all right.
So this here's the bush, all right? Don't be afraid of the bush now. The bush is your friend. The bush is a very surfable wave, very green wave in the middle there. Kind of a stickier section on that right-hand side, okay? You can call that the Chunder Dome.
Down like an Armageddon flame. A shame, the ones who died with
lines we're running today. Once you come through here and you're heading towards Rookie Crusher, it's pushing hard, so you need to be actively driving the boat left.
Typically we're running closer to 1600 CFS, and today we're running at 16,000 CFS. I guess we had a lot of rain yesterday, so that's given us some extra juice on this run. It'll be a really, really fun run. Dan's gonna be out there, so we're short-staffed.
Yeah, I haven't guided in probably 35 years, but I think I've still got it. I think I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, we're good. I think if we were to put Dan out there on a trip, this would be the trip to do it.
Now for the 5, currently short 2 guides on Carnage. We were at 27 people. The cap was at 20 and went to 23. Then once we hit 23, Daniel was like, cool, let's go to 27. So we're at 27 people on Carnage right now. Short 2 guides, whatever. We went from capping the 5 at 125 because we were already short, and now we went to 134 as the cap. We are short 3 guides on that, so in total we are short 5 guides, and everyone's on the 5. That's pretty much it. The breakdown is simple.
Is the breakdown unbreakable, Cason?
Maybe. At some point today it will be. Everything has not shattered today, but slightly cracked a little bit.
No way am I about to have a 7.
Well, you see that's 5 plus 2. You got 7. Because I'm still short now. If Vito leaves.
What we got here is a complication of logistics. We have 50 names, but only 4 actual names written down.
I mean, I could agree that up.
We're looking for 2 more names to write down.
Alright, so essentially what's going on is we have a group of 4. We have 6 groups of 1, 3 groups of 2, a group of 3, and a group of 4. Now secretly, there's a group of 4 and 4 groups of 1 that are actually a group of 8, and they are all on Carnage and request to be in the same boat. A little more secretly, Ringo has 8 people on a Gertie on Carnage. Less secretly, I am 2 guides short.
Pretty screwed on raft guides today. Everybody's going to be getting a Gertie on the 5, but it's going to be okay. It's just another typical day at Whitewater Express.
A Gertie on the 5?
Yeah, we're going to have a Carnage Gertie today. So.
A Carnage? A Carnage Gertie? Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm about to break my actual spine. I was throwing a Gertie and these rookies, I swear to God. I had to like get up in the middle and I felt my whole neck that compressed down into my fucking lower back.
Once you achieve raft guide year 3, you're able to do Carnage Gerties.
We're going up to the 5 o'clock challenge trip. That car just turned the wrong way down a 1-way. Shout out Columbus, Georgia. We're going up to the 5 o'clock. Hey, let me see some of that. Gracie is taking a Carnage trip today. Dude, this is probably my last 5 o'clock of the year because I moved in a week. Let me see some of that. Gotta make it memorable. The first, there's a wave that hits it, it's going to pull off over to the side. There's a small wave to the left, big pull right here in the middle. It's called ambush. It's going to be our first raft of the day. So if you want to, you can surf the small wave, and if you're feeling it, then let your raft guide know. We'll go over to the big wave, we'll plug the front of it, called endering. We're going to take the raft, shove it in the water, stand it dead vertical in the air, and then try to flip it over on our heads, if we want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you see someone surfing that big part of the wave, the goal is to plug it and get it to flip. We're not allowed to surf on the classic trip, the challenge trip, the only trip we're allowed to surf. The raft because y'all hate to swim all day. If you want to. If you don't want to, just tell your raft guide. We
probably won't do it.
It depends. He didn't take any day trips today, so I'm going to do it.
Tell me about cut bait. Well, I would say this season, about 75% of the time I go through, I eat it. Paddle gone, boat gone, customers gone. No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, I swear, I'm just kidding. It's crazy. But for real,
Gone?
I swear,
Like off the face of the earth?
Yes, like they vanished. But yeah, for real though, it's been people like crazy this year. I mean, it's only 45 today, but like all the 9 grand trips we've had, like endless carnage, back to back.
A cut bait has been pretty big this year, honestly. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna find out once I get there, you know? That deal. I don't know what the wave is or what nothing, you know, the geometry y'all are talking about.
So you're gonna go in, you're gonna smack the lip, chop the lip,
yeah, whoop-ah. It's a lot of whoop-ah finna happen right now.
So cut bait, a series of a couple different waves. Bar fight being the craziest one, and yeah, there's a reason they call it bar fight. You're getting hit from all different sides.
You're lucky I'm not wearing pants today. Should be though. These factors are at a minimum right now, but I still got the jorts, the ripped jorts on, so you know, it's gonna be good. Only 45, but enough to get trashed. Cut bait's nasty, unless it's like 800, but we don't run it there. At 45 to 9 grand though, it's pretty nasty, especially if pools are low. Then bar fight and rooster tail get huge. And it's super sick because when pools are low, you go over rooster tail. And it's literally like a roller coaster. Like you're looking down, like you're like, oh my God. And a lot of people get scared and kind of like tuck in and half commit, but you know, not my boat. I make sure they just punch through bar fight. Bar fight's like an 8-foot wall of just crashing whitewater.
Hey man, cut bait is one of them places. It's one of them places where you can either flip or flop. You're probably gonna flop though, I ain't gonna lie to you. Nature is a crazy place. It's a crazy place. Hey man, hold on to that paddle, lock in, and you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. I promise you, hair or not.
I'm doing my checkout run for high water, 9 grand. Little nervous, but I think I'm gonna crush it, honestly. I got a good line in my head, and I have Trace as the guide for my boat, so what can go wrong? But we're just gonna cross our fingers and pray, really.
The biggest tip of advice I can offer you is when you're in Pemberton's and you're setting up at E for speed, set up on the left side with the right angle. So if you want to go to wave shaper, start right, work left. If you want to go to cut bait, start left and work right. And hold that angle as you're going to E for speed. Once you're out of the main stuff, then call some paddle strokes towards cut bait. Just so you don't miss. Don't miss.
Cut bait, pretty much the largest rapid that you can commercially raft in all the southeast. We may have less rapids than some of these southeastern rivers, but we definitely have the biggest rapids, and cut bait obviously being one of them. So it's pretty much the largest you can commercially raft in all the southeast. It's bigger than anything on Ocoee or Nantahala, even Chattahoochee for that matter. In terms of gradient and like vertical drop, it's definitely the biggest vertical drop you can go down pretty much in this whole side of the country. I'd say maybe 20-25% of the rafts flip over whenever they go through that one.
It's huge. I tell my people, I tell them from the start, you know, when it's like a cool 9 grand, I'm like, hey, you know, cut bait, you know, it's gonna be munchy, you know. If it's 13 grand, I'm like literally looking at them and I'm like, it's gonna be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. So, paddle really hard, please. That's what I give them. I'm just like, hey, lock in, you know, this is going to be massive. Like, we better do not get down. I usually hit them with like a hey, don't get scared halfway. On me, don't like go down into your little seat. You know what I mean? Like, keep them up, try to keep them paddling, man. I just tell them to shoot it straight, man. I'm just like, man, it's huge.
Gonna wipe out so bad on cut bait. Bar fight is gonna kick my butt, that's for sure.
Cut bait's this really big rapid that we raft on our 5 o'clock trips. Tons of fun, tons of carnage, lots of flips. It's gonna be a great day. Got a lot of rookies on the water today. Not enough raft guides.
Well, it's sort of like picking a fight. You know, once you start, you can't stop and you don't want to lose. So you better do it right. And if things start to go wrong, just go with the flow, man. That's my advice. Keep your paddle deep in the water, hang on, and ride that bull at the end. If you get in bar fight, have fun with it.
My point of view of cut bait is 100% over the rooster tip. If you're a little left or a little right, it doesn't matter. You're probably going to eat it up. you're going to dead stop at the end, and it's going to be a full swim.
You got to be on your A game, blast through there, hit a good line. Sometimes it still doesn't go.
If you make it through, it's great, but the risk of getting absolutely blasted is always in the back of your mind. No matter how good you get, no matter how many times you've made it through, there's always that it's gonna get you. It's not a if, but when.
I was born for this.
Tahlequah down on the river. When we started talking, you could feel it getting thicker. Tension steady building, could've cut it with a knife. Where in the world has she been all my life? That little lady had a frightful reputation, beast with many faces, read about her in Revelation. But all I see spinning here in front of me is an Oklahoma good time that don't look like it's cheap. If she wants to dance, and I guess I'm dancing. If she wants to run, then I'll run until I drop. And if she wants to make me question till I'm crazy, ain't much that I can do, can't bear to see it stop. Smoking out our brains on the cigarettes we's burning. And everybody wondered where we'd been. It's been several hours since we reached the river's end. Worry about yourselves now, boys, we're trying to have some fun. We're just getting started and it looks like y'all are done. She grabbed me by the hand and walked me out onto the floor. Put Turnpike on the jukebox, I can't take it anymore. So if she wants to dance, then I guess I'm dancing. If she wants to run, then I'll run until I drop. And if she wants to make me question till I'm crazy, ain't much that I can do, can't bear to see it stop. So if she wants to dance, then I guess I'm dancing. If she wants to run, then I'll run till I drop. And if she wants to make me question till I'm crazy, ain't much that I can do, can't bear to see it stop.
What a day. Dude, I've never seen cleaner lines on a 5 o'clock trip than I've seen today. And by clean, I mean they need to be clean. Because Jesus Christ, so much safety. All of the safety waffles. My back doesn't exist anymore. Gone.
We're out here doing a checkout run for Nico over there, going through cut bait. We thought we were gonna miss for a second. We hit the eddy on river left in Need for Speed, which if you don't know, you don't do that. So we were going downstream, starts pointing straight at Zig's hole. I turn around, give him a little look. He looks at me back and he goes, all right. And just starts paddling his people like crazy to get him back over here to cut bait. We ended up making it. We didn't get that many strokes going into entrance wave, lost a lot of speed, hit Rooster Tail, kicked us to the right, hit the hole, boat stood up, dumped half his people out, including him. I stayed on, hang on to the raft, got back in. He did not. So we like to call that a fail. Better luck next time, buddy. There he is.
Oh, it's a Saturday at the towards the end of July, so the season's kind of winding down. It's almost August. We haven't had a big water day in a while, but we did today. It's about 14 grand. So that's, what is that, 5 grand more than our usual 9,000 we consider the sweet spot. I wasn't really psyched about coming rafting today. The season, like I said, it's almost over, and it's a long season. But days like today, where the river giveth, make it all worth it.
But we're gonna try to stage the boats in that eddy above Wave Shaper, okay? The reason we're doing that is so our safety boats have time to get down below Wave Shaper, because it's really pushing and spreading people out if they do fall out there. Anybody have any questions? Does this make sense to everybody? If you have a question, find a senior guide. Ask them what you need to be doing. Ask me. Don't keep it in. All right? Let's have a good trip.
Yeah, we just started the speech, y'all. Y'all hit on over there.
I got a question. Archie was talking about we need to slow up a little bit because we got so much flow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah,
we need to meet at the lazy river, guys. Like,
yeah.
Or, you know, lazy
just
river.
getting down the river, not
let's
getting
just
down
meet at the
minutes.
lazy river and kind of bunch up before we head downstream.
I was going to, yeah.
We don't want like 2 people running like a 45 or, you know, even a 30-minute trip and then the rest of them.
And they're off by
Keep it
themselves.
tight. Keep it tight. Keep it nice and tight.
So,
We are going to have a lead boat that's Jackson, and a sweep is Trunks. Okay, so if you're behind Trunks, get ahead of him, and if you're in front of Jackson, get behind. Make sense? No. What you got, Brennan? So long?
Ball line, stay close. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and the more
what you guys do, help each other out.
Yeah, as long as we're getting left at Rookie Crusher, we don't need to worry too much about spacing. But if you do see that there's a boat stuck in the hole, charge super hard left, harder than you would normally.
No combat rafting.
Son missed the whole speech. Oh my God! Out of the hole. Drive so far left that you hit the shore, bounce off the shore, and then just side circle.
I want to see the surf.
Full Narchi did it.
Carnage! Rafting has meant a whole lot to me. It's definitely helped me to get over my fear of like talking to people and talking to large groups and stuff like that. Even being off the water, just giving like safety speeches, history speeches, stuff like that, it's definitely helped me to kind of confront that fear of, like I said, you know, speaking in front of large groups of people. But I mean, it's meant the world to me. I don't know what I'd be doing right now if I didn't find this job. This is probably the coolest thing in Columbus that we have to do.
It means so much to me that I really honestly can't answer this question. I have to actually sit down and give you a real answer. It's a big deal. It has personally helped me a lot. And I found my home here, so yeah, I love it.
Just being on nature is like a different thing. We're in an urban environment in Columbus, but once we get on the river, within nature, we're surrounded by water, we're surrounded by trees and environment. We see our beautiful blue herons flying around.
Dude, rafting is one of those things where, you know, I usually tell people this, like, 2 years ago, I would never thought I would ever be a raft guide. I didn't know that was really like just something that would be in my cards, you know, but it ended up playing out, and being here, it's been awesome.
Ooh, okay. Rafting's been, it's 8 years. This is going into my 9th. I don't know, it never felt like a job. And then it became a job, I left, and now it's 100% more of a passion than anything. When I know this sounds like super, whatever, but when you're out in the water, you know, it doesn't really matter anything else.
My mind awoke to the familiar flame, and the light cut through like the edge of a blade, and I soaked in the world like a gaze of a child's eyes. I walked down that dirt road to the river's mouth. See, I have my doubts, so I drown them out. There ain't nothing like holy water to ease the pain. I've been riding on a high. It's a feeling I can't describe. It sets me free like the river running wild. The clouds cried and the world was revived, and I watched the shadows drift away like a tide, and I knew I'd arrive in the place I was meant to be. 'Cause I've been weaving a dream and reading the signs, so I stood on the edge of the earth for a while, and I let the fear I held inside me fall away. 'Cause I've been riding on a high. It's a feeling I can't describe. It sets me free like the river running wild. But sometimes when I feel alone, there's a place where
My days are often ones I embrace. Sometimes it takes a bit of pain for me to sharpen this blade. Don't underestimate your strength or the effect it can make. I've seen the smallest ripples turn into tumultuous waves. Like rain over snow, I flash flood on a page. It'd be insane for me to keep these thoughts locked in a cage. Like a hawk to his prey, I stay on top of my game. If the journey's the destination, I'm getting back on the plane. Cause I'm out on a mission, the limits are all in the mind. I'm living my vision, conditioned to kill it. I built the will to survive. I've been thriving like the wild. I've been climbing towards the sky. I've been rolling, I've been floating, I've been riding on a high.